What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and once again I'm back to talk about Warhammer 40K. So today we've got two huge bombs that were basically unveiling new awesome minis for the Leagues of the Votann and the Astra Militarum, the Imperial Guard. This one, as you can tell by the thumbnail, will focus on the Leagues of Votann. And the Imperial Guard one will come either tomorrow or a little bit later. But for now, let's dive into this awesome new lore for the squats. So of course you can check out the article down below that'll take you to the Warhammer community page that talks about this more in depth, but this is pretty huge. So as you can see in the thumbnail and probably in the images here, we have a new model for the Leagues of Votann. However, this is not a squat. This is not a kin as they refer to themselves, it is an IronKin, aka a man of iron. So is this literally an AI construct from years long ago, or is this a reconstructed artificial, helper for the leagues? It could be both, but let's read to find out. As we already know, kin society is run by the Votann, these AI STC constructs of infinite knowledge, and they do use machines that the Imperium would be considered as heresy, if they knew about them. Fortunately, that's not something the outsiders need to know about, for the Leagues might want to be a bit more subtle with their IronKin. They are true mechanical intellects created by the Votann, and they're computationally advanced enough that they've learned to mimic kin social behavior, fully integrated into League society as equals. Whether made from meat or metal, kin are indeed kin. That's very wholesome. Honestly, it's like, it doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, what you're made of. As long as you're part of our society, we are one. Very different from the whole grim, dark aesthetic of Warhammer 40K, but let's continue reading on. Each IronKin consists of a cerebral unit, woven with microfield generators that make it very hard to destroy. On top of that, it has a unique mechanical body. An IronKin's body isn't just some component to be replaced, it is indeed deeply personal, as much as the bodies of their fleshy cousins, and it's designed to fulfill a certain niche, such as mining, cargo luggers, combat pilots, or even shock troopers. Some IronKin even serve as wayfinders, whose accelerated logic cores help them conjugate probable paths through the warp. This is pretty awesome, because just like the Tau, they create these constructs to aid them in any and every aspect of their life, be it as navigators, miners, soldiers, even just, helping around the house, cleaning and dusting. Even though the kin help them in every aspect of their lives, they are not held in servitude, nor treated as lessers. They're simply designed to want to be helpful. However, as artificial beings, they can only imitate the emotions of their biological fellows. It is rare, but not unknown, for an IronKin to possess ambition, or to become a leader. On the battlefield, IronKin combatants fight alongside King warriors in pursuit of goals of the League. They often accompany the Brokir Iron Masters as assistants alongside the less complex cog robots, offering both technical support and pitching into combat in a pinch. So with these two paragraphs here, we can infer that chances are we'll get to see an IronKin as probably an HQ, since they will have ambition to become a leader. I'm assuming that means, they'll be leading their own, little armies of IronKin, or maybe even, kin themselves. But for the most part, I feel like you'll be using them as almost like a tech marine, since they do work alongside the Brokir, which are essentially like tech marines for the space marines. So that's pretty much what they're gonna be. We do have some images of like their weapons and whatnot, so they got a pretty cool gun and like hammers and stuff like that, so I'm pretty sure they'll be very tanky. Probably like how you have space marines as like the kin, the squats. These would probably be like Terminator equivalents, maybe. The IronKin have accompanied the kin since their earliest of days, long before myth becomes history. No one is quite sure of their origins, but they've always been there, equal partners, and each kin holds every endeavor. And with that, that's the end of the article. So it's pretty interesting to see a new unit become unveiled like this, because just based on looks alone, these guys surprisingly look like that of the Adeptus Mechanicus Castellan robots. They don't have any like facial features or anything like that. They're very, like, they look the same, honestly. And with the Castellan robots, they are basically mindless. They don't do anything until the AdMech gives them protocols for them to enact. And they'll enact these protocols to a fault. So if it just says fight the enemy in close combat, they will do just that, and they won't even shoot at an enemy that is too far away, even if they have perfect line of sight. It looks like the Votann have increased the capacity of their AI, such as it says mimicking emotion and stuff like that, so they can make decisions for themselves. And since humanity and the AdMech don't use technology that they deem heretical, they can't take advantage of what the Votann are doing to make these guys even better. So it's really cool. The other concept, or the other idea floating around, is that they are men of iron. Like I was talking about before, IronKin. Kin is essentially another word for men, people, that kind of thing. So they're essentially men of iron. So will we get to see more men of iron models for the kin? Perhaps. Obviously we do have one that appeared in the Blackstone Fortress, which does look like the IronKin revealed here, except this one looks more wholesome with his little like like leather pockets and tools and whatnot. Very cute, like I said. But this is even greater stuff. I do love everything that has come out about the Leagues of Votann. Their lore is amazing. Their mysterious origins play into a lot of different rumors, like they're allied with the Tau, perhaps they're Demiurge, maybe they are actually working with Men of Iron, which kind of seems to be the case here. But let me know your thoughts down below. Do you like what we've learned in this article? Do you think these Men of Iron, these IronKin robots, will become their own unit, something similar to like auxiliaries for the Tau? Or will there just be a few, notable characters here and there? And again, thoughts are greatly appreciated, because honestly, the more ideas and speculations we do, the more it gets me hyped. Like, I'm excited to see what the next article will be revolving these guys. Rumor has it there's been a few leaks for the squat models and like stuff like that. Is it 100% true? Like, how credible are these leaks? I don't know. But one of the leaks did say that we will be getting the land train from like way back then to be more fitting for this era of style and whatnot, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching. A new thing YouTube has been doing is super thanks, so if you guys want to help us directly, you can click on that. It is in the same bar where you've got like the like bar, the share, all that stuff. If you don't want to do it that way, if you want to support us in a different way, we do have a Patreon page where a simple $1 helps us put out these videos each and every day. And if not, I understand times are getting tough out there, so a simple like, share, comment does help the channel in that way without having to spend a few dollars here and there. So thanks again, guys, and as always, this has been the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I will be catching you guys in the next one. Peace.